We have a Tuesday night football game, and I'm excited to watch it, Cowboys-Ravens, and just based on what we've seen from the NFC East so far, there's a possibility the NFC East could be on a true roll. We've already got the win that the Washington football team put up against the Steelers, and we know that the Giants have gone on the road and beaten the Seahawks. Why couldn't the Cowboys beat the Ravens, right? I mean, with everything else that has gone on so far. So I think we can only do the top five in the NFL so far, and I'll reiterate these again tomorrow when we do the bottom five. But the Cowboys, if they lose, would be a bottom five team. But if the Cowboys pulled off an upset, much like Washington did and much like the Giants did, then we may have a real serious reexamination of how bad the NFC East is. So we will wait. Ravens are a big favorite tonight. Yes, we've got Tuesday night football, but let me run through the top five for you. In the NFL right now, we have a new number one, all right? Number one team in the NFL, and I was close to putting them number one last week, the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 20-1 in their last 21 games. That is just an extraordinary series of success that the Chiefs have brought to bear. And so 20-1 is pretty phenomenal. It's hard to beat. The only team that's beaten them in the last 21 is the Raiders. I feel like there wasn't a lot of uncertainty about that game. The Chiefs know they are better than the Raiders. They came back and got their revenge with the late pass. And so, of course, Patrick Mahomes, I've got the Chiefs now as the number one team in the NFL. What about the second best team in the NFL? Well, I think it's the Saints. And I told you last week that if I had to pick right now who is going to play in the Super Bowl, that I believe it's going to be the Chiefs from the AFC and the Saints from the NFC. And in particular, this is, I think, and you just heard me talking about it with Jay Glazer, pretty incredible. The Saints are 8-0 without Drew Brees. 5-0 last year for Teddy Bridgewater. How much money did that make him going to the Carolina Panthers? Sean Payton made him a ton. And now Taysom Hill has come in. There was some criticism. People who didn't think Taysom Hill was the right call. And the Saints have now won 3 straight without Breeze. This year, again, they now are 8-0 overall. All of that adding up. Big win for the Saints. Again, the Chiefs in the first spot, the Saints in the second spot. I've got the Saints to win the NFC. In my opinion, that's going to be the Super Bowl. All right. Third spot, I'm dropping the Steelers all the way down to the 3. They now have played out of 12 games. 6 of them have been decided by a touchdown or less. I'm just not sold on the Steelers' level of dominance. Certainly not as a team that anybody needs to be afraid of. Good, not great. Love Mike Tomlin. Think he's the coach of the year. But the Steelers can't run the football. And I think at some point in time that is going to catch up with them. So I have got the Steelers overall as the number 3 team in this top 5. Then if you go forward further, how about the Packers? Second best team in the NFC right now. And I am promoting them. We had them in the OutKick 6-pack, which didn't have a great week. We only went 2-4. But I felt like the Bills were going to go on the road, get over the Hail Murray, get their win. The Bills are now 9-3, and so I have the Bills as the 5th best team. Get ready, Buffalo, to celebrate. I have the Bills as the 5th best team in the entirety of the NFL.